I'm going to show you how to create a simple graphic of a photograph within Type. You can see I've already opened my photograph over here in my Layers palette. This is a photograph I took while I was traveling in Maui. You need to then add a layer. At the bottom of the Layers palette, you can select this, which is Add a Layer. And I'm going to go ahead and shut off this photograph layer so I can show you how to drop a color white on this layer. I'm going to use the rectangle selection tool to select the entire area, then grab the paint bucket, which is sometimes hiding under the gradient tool, and now I have white. You can Command deselect, and I am going to turn back on my photograph layer and place it above the layer of white. Next, I'm going to select my Type tool. You can see when you select your Type tool up on the options bar, you have some selections that you can make. I selected Impact for my font, regular and 72 point. I'm now going to type the word Maui, all in caps. When I'm done doing that, I need to stretch it to fit the whole entire photograph, so I need to go to Edit, Transform, and then Scale. This allows me to have a bounding box so that I can stretch the font all the way across the photograph so that later I can capture the photograph within the space of the letters. I'm going to cover about 50% of the photograph so I can see what I want in the layers when I'm done. And that looks about right. I now need to take my photograph layer and place it above my Type layer. Now that I have that done, I'm going to select Option because I'm on a Mac, hover my Move tool right in between both of these layers, and select the Option tool and click, and now I have captured within those letters the photograph. You can also move the photograph around so that you have it placed where you'd like, and I think that's just about right. I think I'll put a drop shadow on this. Select your Type, go to the bottom of your Layers palette, and choose Effects. You can see drop shadow. Select that. Because I have my preview selected, I can already see the drop shadow that's been created on this layer. And on the white space, I like how the opacity is about 47. I can make the distance either smaller or larger by just sliding this slide bar to where I want it to be. I'm going to put this at about 36 or 35. That looks great for me. And OK. And you're finished. Now you have a graphic that you can use for social media or for print media.